full week of spring training, and some Mets players are really making a name for themselves. The Mets were a frontrunner for a top starting pitcher, and the Mets are planning to play players at certain positions this spring. All of that right now on episode 6 of Mets Weekly. But before I do that, guys, please go like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out, and I love reading your comments. Now let's get back to the video. Some Mets rookies and prospects this spring have really started to prove that they belong, particularly Ronny, Mauricio, and Baty. In 12 at-bats, Baty is hitting .500 with a home run, 4 RBIs, and a 1.288 OPS. That is certainly the start of a great spring training, but it's crazy to say that he has not had the best spring training of all Mets players, not even Mets prospects. That is because Ronny Mauricio has hit 3 home runs and a double in 8 at-bats this spring. He's hitting .429 with an insane 2.214 OPS, which is first in baseball right now. Baty and Ronny Mauricio are having insane springs, and many are now wondering if they should both make the opening day roster, but only time will tell. Staying on the topic of Mets prospects, the Mets have come out and said that they are planning on keeping Mauricio at his natural position of shortstop and Mark Vientos at his natural corner infield spots. They must have a plan down the road for both players, assuming they don't trade Francisco Lindor or Pete Alonso, but you never know. It's always good to have depth in the most important positions. Another starting pitcher on the free agent market could have been a Met. When Jameson Taillon talked about his 4-year deal he got with the Cubs, he said, and I quote, "I thought I was going to be a Met for a while." I don't know whether that means the Mets were the front runners and opted to sign somebody else, but it is insane that the Mets almost got another free agent starting pitcher. Steve Cohen really is insane. The Mets have started to struggle this week. After starting 3-1, they proceeded to lose 4 this week, with none of them being very close. On Monday, they lost 12-7 against the Cardinals. On Tuesday, they lost 8-4 against the Astros. On Thursday, they lost 6-2 against the Braves. And on Friday, they lost 11-6 against the Nationals. Every one of those losses were not close. Fortunately, it is only the beginning of spring training, so there's probably nothing to worry about, but 4+ run losses every game is pretty hard to sustain. To end this episode of Mets Weekly, I'm going to play some Mets highlights from the first 9 games of spring training. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I love reading those, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.
Mauricio hits one out of sight. What a shot by Mauricio. Back, well to the back of the berm. And Pete smacks one out to left field. De La Cruz going back, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso's first at bat of the spring is a home run. Now Lindor cracks one to deep left field. Anderson watching this one, and that's out of here.